Hey everyone, it's Alex and welcome to this Marvel Snap video. We're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be reviewing 3 brand new cards that just entered Series 4 in Marvel Snap, and they came along as a surprise with the release of the Snap Packs, and they're actually available in the Series 4 Snap Packs that you're available to pick up in your shop today. And so what we're going to be doing in this video is not only going to be showcasing some gameplay highlights of them, because I've been playing quite a bit of the cards, but also what we're going to be doing is ranking them as to what my opinion is in terms of first impressions as to who is strongest, who's weakest, and honestly, I think I have a pretty good idea of where these cards land. So we're in for a fun video here, and so we're going to talk about a couple decks, but I'm going to talk about each of the individual cards straight up, and you can also use the timestamps down below to scroll wherever you want to go. But today we're going to start with Batroc the Leaper, and this comes in at number 1 for me. I think that Batroc the Leaper is the best of the 3 new cards that are coming out. Most videos in YouTube would have done it in the reverse order, the worst first and then the best last, but I want to get the good stuff off right off the rip here. Batroc is by far, I think, the best of the 3 cards. It works naturally in Scream-based decks. It works naturally in some of the move-based decks. I think that Topaz is probably a little better in like pure Heimdall move, but Batroc was surprisingly powerful, and honestly, as a 1-drop, it was getting between the floor was almost 6 power sometimes, especially if it came out relatively early. And I was getting it over 10 power sometimes. Like, we were getting a lot of movement, and obviously it maxes out at approximately 12, depending on what's going on in the game. But getting it above 6 power as a 1/6, like, you take that, right? 1/8 is pure gravy. And the other thing that you have to remember is it's also activating Hydra Stomper. It's also activating Kraven. So it's not just Batroc's individual power that's important. It's also activating a number of different cards. And this whole package, this season coming out all together is actually pretty fascinating. You got a whole bunch of move cards all together, which I actually do appreciate. You got Hydration Stomper, you got Batroc, you have Topaz and Fan Fei, all of which are move cards. And you can experiment with them, and they kind of serve different roles in the whole move archetype. But yeah, for me, Batroc is number 1. He feels like he's going to be worth the tokens, generally speaking, especially since move and specifically the Scream variants of move are very good. And Batroc is a very natural inclusion there. So, as a result, I think Batroc is going to be number 1 and probably worth having in your collection, because Scream continues to be a very viable deck, especially in this meta where everyone's playing move-based stuff, and Batroc can be used offensively and defensively. Coming in second for me is going to be Topaz. Topaz, honestly, I was expecting not to like. I actually think Topaz is pretty good. Especially as a Series 4 card, I came away slightly impressed. I don't think this is a I'm going to run out and get Topaz card. I think Batroc is, if you're going to get one, you get Batroc. That's just my opinion. With Topaz, though, especially in traditional move, I was having a lot of success with lines along the likes of turn 2 Kraven, turn 3 Topaz on the edge, and then turn 4, you punch something, well, not punch, but you move something into the middle, so you play like a Human Torch or a Vulture into Topaz, it moves right away into the middle. And Kraven gets buffed, Topaz gets buffed. Not Topaz gets buffed, sorry. The Vulture moves into the middle, gets buffed, and Kraven gets buffed. Conversely, you can do something like Madam Web middle, Topaz on the edges. And then what happens is when you move the Vulture into the middle, you're able to then move it somewhere else using the Madam Web. So you have like these 2 move activators. It feels slow though, because you are playing Madam Web on turn 2, Topaz on turn 3, and then finally on turn 4, you're starting to make moves happen. However, what's notable about that, turn 4 and 5 are pretty good for playing Iron Fist, Ghost Spider, like all these other little mini activators, and then closing with a Heimdall or something like that. And so I did find Topaz to be particularly effective. I do have some gameplay highlights in a deck I'll show you in a second where I was actually playing Hercules in the middle. So you play Topaz and Hercules together to do like a lot of crazy bounce stuff, but that was super bad, super cope. There's going to be some gameplay highlights of it just for funsies, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'll show you what the deck is just out of curiosity. But overall, Topaz came in second for me. And I think it's legit enough for move, honestly, especially traditional move. But whether or not it makes like those bounce move shells is up for debate. And I think we still need some more statistics. And I don't think Topaz probably makes those. However, Topaz is going to be pretty good in traditional move, but it's not playable in the Scream versions where Batroc is. And I think that Batroc is overall going to have the higher win rate. And then that's going to take us to Fan Fei, who honestly, I think Fan Fei is like well below the other 2. Like, it's a distant third. I think Batroc is number 1. I think that Topaz is number 2, and a pretty legit number 2. I think Batroc is certainly better, but it's still a legit card in Topaz. Fan Fei feels like so far in third. The effect is interesting, and the ability to move to the right is potentially valuable. I mean, you can see in some gameplay highlights where it is pretty clutch, especially since with the activate, you can kind of do some fun stuff with Heimdall, right? You can move stuff left then right again, and you can have some fun with it. However, it's not quite as versatile as I would hope, as first of all, being an activate has to come down a little early. You can't just on-reveal something to the right, which is cool. It's only for cards in that given location. And so it doesn't have the Heimdall complete board side effect. So it's just the given location, which can often leave her vulnerable, right? Because if you think about it, if you're moving everything to the right and nothing's moving left, you move everything to the right, but the other location, the left location, doesn't move into Fan Fei, then she's often just sitting there by herself. And so her power feels very awkward as a 4/7 because she can't stand alone. And she's moving everything in her location to the right. The way you mitigate this is by blocking off sections on the right, so specific cards, depending on their order, move there and you keep power into Fan Fei's location. So not a fan of this one at all. I think this one's going to be the one you don't want. And the unfortunate reality of the way the caches work, or the packs work, is you just might end up with Fan Fei. It's still a little bit of RNG. But anyways, so my ranking order is going to be Batroc, Topaz, and then Fan Fei and third. Let's talk about some decks. Okay, we're going to get started with Batroc Stomper, which is a deck that I showcased to you guys yesterday. I'm just bringing it up again very briefly because it happens to be the top performing Hydra Stomper deck in terms of cube rate, and it's like half a percentage under the top performing win rate deck. So this is a very high performing shell right now. I was very happy to see the result of it. And so if you're looking to play some Hydra Stomper and some Batroc, you could go something like this. The stats are backing it up as being legit. Very happy to see that. So I just wanted to showcase that momentarily, that we got some stats after I posted my video. But if you want like a very clean, like straightforward Batroc deck, seriously, Batroc Scream, this claps. Like, it is so good. It's fantastic. And it's just a Scream deck with an extra moving body in Batroc, generating some extra power. And the key thing about this in Batroc in particular is that it makes Craven significantly more valuable in this deck. Whereas before, Craven was obviously getting value from what you were moving there, the Sam Wilson shield, etc. Now, Batroc is also coming with the opponent's card and giving Craven some extra value. Craven legit pumps in this deck, and it's going to make this shell a bit stronger because you lost the Iron Patriot after the nerf, and now you've added Batroc. This deck is really clean, and so if you want to play something that you're like, Alex, I got Batroc, and I just want to play some games, here it is, and you're going to have a tremendous Scream level gameplay experience and a Scream level win rate. So Batroc Scream, pretty damn solid. And I'll just show you another variation is going to be the Hydra Stomper Silky Scream version, which still has Batroc in it, takes some of the enablers out, but also has, the Hydra Stomper Silk kind of package in it to kind of get some value with all the additional movement happening. A little bit of a variation on it. The stats are still up in the air. It's a very new cook with the Hydra Stomper, and so we'll see how it's performing over the next couple of days. But overall, Silky Scream also doing particularly good. This one here, I'm just going to show you. Okay, this is the meme one. This is the meme one. Do not copy this one. But I was trying to do the Hercules Heimdall play, and you'll see a couple gameplay highlights with it. It sucked. Like, it was bad. Hercules is terrible, and I wanted to believe that Hercules could be fun. And I think that in a deck like this, it's just like, I don't know, Madam Web, Hercules. Like, I wanted to make it work, and I just couldn't. I tried. And so this is what I was playing with. It had its moments of like chaotic fun, but the randomness of Hercules made it difficult to position Madam Web. Because remember, with Madam Web and Topaz, you know where the cards are going, right? You know where the cards are going. And so Hercules does not allow that. So I didn't have much success with this one, but I do want to just showcase it to you. This one here was one that I was playing featuring Fan Fei and Topaz, not featuring Batroc here. The reason why Batroc I did not want to include it here was simply because there was not enough space. There's just not enough space to have Batroc moving around with everything else, because your activators here are going to be the Human Torch, the Dagger, and the Vulture. In this particular deck, I forced Fan Fei in because I wanted to test it. It was okay. Like, if you're going to play Fan Fei, if you got it and you want to play something with it, then this is fine. I did like the Madam Web Topaz combination. I think they're great. You play Madam Web mid, Topaz on the edges, and magic happens. Those two were good. Fan Fei was a little sus, but if you want to experiment with the new Series 4 card, this is probably the way you can do it. At the end of the day, I came away kind of impressed with these cards as a whole. Just to kind of recap here, I think that as a Series 4 card, Batroc is very strong. I think that Topaz is fair, if not on the decent side, especially if you're into the move niche, and Fan Fei being on the weaker side overall. But at the end of the day, guys, very interesting snap pack situation here because we have brand new snap packs out. Card acquisition has changed significantly. And oh, I should mention this. This is actually extremely important because I've seen a million questions about this. If you update your game and you're like, where's all my spotlight keys? And I have no tokens, check your inbox because for some reason they didn't communicate this, but they basically took all your keys and did not just apply the tokens, they sent the tokens to the inbox, okay? So I know there's someone right now who's like, oh my gosh, Alex, you just saved me because I thought I lost everything and I've been emailing support and they're not answering me. It's in your inbox, so check it there, okay? I love you guys. Thanks so much for all your support. Hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. It helps tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe as well while you're down there. I hope you enjoy these gameplay highlights. Here we go. Well, this is very unfortunate. I probably should have played Scream first, seeing that they had a shield present. A little disappointed myself. Kraven in the Captain America location, though, is pretty fun. I might just, like... Do I Steggy here? I don't know what I do. Uh-oh. Got some Hydra Stomper gameplay. We have Batroc. Well, we want Batroc. Batroc's a beauty. The thing is, though, is Miniaturized Lab screws us up. They're going to move this here probably. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can Juggernaut something. I don't know. Maybe. I just want to see Batroc move. But I don't think he's going to move anywhere where we want. Because unless I Juggernaut right. I was just going to say, perhaps we Juggernaut right. Wait. Oh, but he's not revealed yet. That's sad. Oh! It's Topaz. It's free real estate. It's a little slow to play Cap now, but we'll do it. Move if you must. Move if you must. Oh, they're snapping on me. Despite having Topaz and Kraven gameplay present. Let's see what they do. Ooh, it's Hydration Bobber. Into an Atuma who cannot kill the shield. I think they're going to Heimdall. But if I do this, shield moves, Batroc moves, +2 there. We have initiative, so I can't punch the Hydra Stomper. I can punch the Atuma. And then this moves mid, changed it. Oh, that's actually an interesting idea. This... Batroc comes over. We punch here. Topaz throws in mid. And then just for the memes, we Spider-Man? Yeah. Let's try this. So our shield resolves. Batroc comes over. Some power on Scream.
Power must be controlled.
Okay, punched out. It flips into Nicholas Fury. Goes mid with Topaz. A lot of movement occurring here. Spider-Man brings the shield -5 left. Buffing their Hydra Stomper further, but buffing our Kraven further. It's their Batroc into Miles Morales. Proxima Midnight. Negasonic. Guys, that was almost a complete casserole victory. Let's go. Our Batroc's a 6. Their Batroc is a 2. Hydra Stomper's a 10. I didn't even get Hydra Stomper, but I have Topaz out here getting her done. We've got a pretty good line here. Topaz into Vulture Ghost Spider. Bruh, how dare you, Magic? How dare you? Hate you. We go spider. We could go spider if we want to. It's probably too expensive. Madam Web's too slow. I'm gonna do this. And then I'll play Madam Web right. Oh, they're playing, what's it called? They're playing the Epic Gamer deck. Iron Fist is going to mess this up again. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold Dagger. Do I hold Dagger? I think I do hold Dagger. I'll play it. We're gonna have to play null mid. Feels almost body. Time to leave. There's a Mr. Negative hit. Into Shongers. Yikes. Because we have Dagger in the wrong spot. Now, we could push Dagger right with Heimdall here, and it keeps Null in that spot. This is a possible win. Yeah, whatever. Let's do this. This is kind of fun. Boom. Heimdall just does the can't move. We take the 4. We take the 4. GG's. They never drew the Mr. Negative in their defense, so what are they going to do? Batroc is French? Like Bedrock from the Flintstones. That doesn't sound French at all. Bro. Okay, hold on. We got to move this here. Then we'll put the put Scream down, I guess. Gotta make some Scream gameplay happening here. Bruh. That's unfortunate. That is some unfortunate Scream gameplay, friends. But it's okay. They're playing a move deck. We have Scream. Things should be fine. And Batroc, the Leaper, is gonna do a little leap there. He's basically better Werewolf by Night. Do you imagine all the amount of effort you got to put into Werewolf by Night to do things, and now you just don't have to do it? Just thinking for... Batroc was always going to move there. Probably should have moved the shield. Cannonballs, it's fine. Move Cannonball here. Batroc's going to jump anyways. May as well move the shield. I think we're in trouble here, to be honest with you. We probably should have played it right and clogged. Now here's the question. Can we hit one of these guys and blow up Mojo World for them? We're up by quite a bit. There's a chance we win here. It's not a good chance. Now, Batroc won't jump unless they play mid, but they can't. They should have moved Cap America's shield mid. The Polaris pull is kind of important here. Rock and Groot's going to get us a little bit here. We missed it. Saj. Bro, did we just win? I did not expect to win that game, but here we are, getting victory with Silky Scream. Hydra Stomper an 8, Batroc a 6, and we were able to mitigate the Scream mirror match there. That's pretty good. Man, we have so many options here. We even got a daily Bungle Hulkbuster. Okay, I guess we do this. Oh, they're playing Strange Supreme. I see. Oh, by golly. We got some exquisite gameplay here. I'm going to go... Do I go Topaz first or I go Hercules? Hercules. Will Topaz Hulkbuster make Human Torch move if it hits the Human Torch? I kind of want to try. Okay, we're gonna cook a little bit here. Let's see if this works. Bro, that is like so greedy. Your Strange Supreme is going to be so huge. You don't need to do that. That is unnecessary gameplay. If only I wasn't greedy as hell and I put Shang-Chi in this deck. Strange Supreme just gets absolutely demolished by Shangers, man. Okay, watch. We're gonna... Oh, we got Batroc too. So Topaz, Batroc, Hulkbuster, hits Human Torch, Topaz knocks it to Hercules, who then knocks it again. Batroc just goes crazy. Let's go. Come on. I know I'm 50-50 in this Human Torch, but we got to do it for the science. We got to do it for the science. Man, it's been a while since I've seen some Lasher gameplay. I gotta be honest with you. Come on, Hulkbuster. You son of a gun. That's so sad. He moved himself? Oh my god. Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen. But Batroc gamed at the very least. That's not what I wanted. I gotta be honest with you guys. Oh, we got some Vulture gameplay. Okay. Boom. Okay, Vulture. We're cooking now. Topaz is gonna punt the Vulture into Hercules. Batroc follows. Vulture's gonna run right or something, and I'm Madam Web. I don't know. I find myself just being like, whatever. Stuff's gonna happen. I feel like Topaz Hercules is kind of cooking, though. Oh, that's not good. Because Batroc didn't even move. Oh! Oh! Batroc just got pumped? Well, this is all sorts of bad. I mean, I can play Ghost Spider at the very least. That's exciting. Ghost Spider. What was the last card I played? It was Vulture, right? Oh, yeah. Hercules, send it right. Come on, bud. Send it right, clown. Garbage ass card is garbage. Come on, bro. What in God's name? At least Hydra Stomper's trying to cook here a little bit. What a joke, man. This is so sad. It's a sad state of affairs, guys. Move shield into Stomper right. Could even win. Oh, they're getting greedy, are they? We're getting greedy there. Stomper's not going to be enough. He goes to 12. Let's just send it. Who cares? Stomper's going to get the double pump here. Oh, it's Batroc! I legit forgot about Batroc. Wait. Wait! Unbelievable high skill gameplay. You could not draft it up any better than that, guys. Your boy Alex forgets about a card on the field of play, comes on over, Batroc ties Yggdrasil. Hydra Stomper is a 12 power, pure skill, high talent gameplay, guys, and you saw it here first.